Welcome back to the lounge. I'm Balance, and today I want to talk about healing your deep wounds that come from past traumas and breaking cycles. So I ran across a video with this lady, and she breaks it down better than I could ever break it down. But this is some of the things that I've been going through, just breaking down who I was as a person, the cycles that I was in, trying to figure out the parts that I played in it, and really putting it under a microscope and diving deep into myself. And I've done that. I've done that now, and I understand some of these cycles. Not saying that I may not have slip-ups, and I'm this person that doesn't have issues, but I think I recognize my triggers and certain things more now that I am very in touch with myself. So I want to play this video for you guys and see what you think about this lady and what she had to say. And here we go. So.
Unresolved issues from your past always show up in your present. And if you haven't made the connection between past situations, hurt, pain, abandonment, trauma, if you haven't made the connection to what happened to me before as to why I make decisions the way that I do today, then you're going to keep repeating that cycle not knowing why. And then you say things like, well, I'm just like that. I've always been like that. No, you learned how to be like that because your dad abandoned you. Or no, you learned how to be like that because your mother was passive aggressive. You have to look at my past to understand my present so that I can build my future.
So after you do the inventory of your past and how it's showing up in your present, what else should you do?
Behavior modification. So that's the point where we want to say, I understand the cycle, I see the cycle. I now have to replace the unhealthy behavior with the healthy behavior. So if I shut down when I feel triggered, then the new behavior is to open up and be vulnerable. If I lash out when I'm angry, the new behavior is to communicate what I need. If I act a fool because my spouse wants to go out and have a guy's night out, then the new behavior is to ask for reassurance about where we are in the relationship, right? So behavior modification is where I get into actually doing the work, which is the hard part, about saying, I'm no longer going to continue this unhealthy behavior. How can I replace it with something that actually gets me to where I want to be?
So, what do you guys think, man? I really felt this video, and I felt this in a deeper way than I feel a lot of them, because, when you start digging into yourself and trying to figure out what's wrong with you, because we all have issues. We all have things that's wrong with us. We all have things that we don't like about ourselves. So learning to feel those moods coming on and the way that you interact with people, and just trying to become a different person in those scenarios. I haven't had a lot of those scenarios where I have to test my water, because I haven't been interacting with people that I generally had conflict with. So, but I think now where I am, I don't put energy into that. I'm just trying to become the best person that I am. And when put into certain situations, because I have had, situations with people that I care less about, like, dealing with the public at my job, it makes you reflect on how blessed you are, but how triggers are always going to be there. Triggers are always going to be there, no matter whether you're here or there. Wherever you go, they're always going to be there. And there's always going to be an opportunity for you to make a decision that you may have to live with for the rest of your life if you choose the wrong decision. So my thing to you is just think about your moves. Don't just try to kill off the ego. Try to react from a place of kindness and understanding, and sometimes just look at people and try to figure out what's going on with them. Because if someone is attacking you or someone feels a certain way about you, it may not be nothing wrong or nothing that you did wrong. It may just be something that's going on within them. And I believe that the trauma will come up and people will run from their past and they lash out, and do certain things that feel comfortable to them. They like being in certain comfortable situations. So, whether it's lashing out because they got attention, or whether it's, going hide or run away, or whatever it is that makes these people feel comfortable, you have to challenge yourself to be a little bit different than you were the day before, and try to become a better person and have more understanding in the world. So once again, I'm Balanced. This is The Lounge. I really appreciate the feedback that I've been getting. I'm trying to make better shows. I'm trying to open up our community so that we can heal some of these wounds that we got, because we all got wounds, whether we want to admit it or not. We're running around, like we know we the shit, and half of us are just shit, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, and we feel like shit, and we're trying to put out this image that everything is okay, and sometimes it's not. So, if it's something that you need to work on, or something that you need to deal with, it's better to deal with it now, because I think just like anything, it just sometimes shit just festers and you become a worse person. So let's deal with this together in accountability. And thank you for joining me, and I would love to see you subscribe and hit me up. Some people have been, and let me know what you guys want to see, and if you want to talk, I got a couple of interviews coming up that I'm trying to put in the works. So we'll get back to the interviews very, very soon, and you can hear more about me, more about some of my guests, and dive a little deeper into my life, in their lives. So thank you for attending The Lounge, and I will talk to you soon.